Hey guys, it's Brendan the Paleo Dude, and welcome back to another Jurassic World Dominion review. Today we'll be taking a look at the extreme damage Roaring Allosaurus figure. Now, this is an absolutely massive figure. I was not expecting it to be this big when I saw it in person. It is blowing me away with the amount of just work done into the coloration, the new design. They increased the tail length for this figure. Sure, it's still a little too short, but it's a lot longer than usual, and the battle damage feature is so cool. You got the ribs and the stomach similar to what we had with the albertosaurus, and it's a really big battle damage piece. It also has the roaring chomp effect. And they've got the characteristic blue tongue in there, too. The spikes on the neck are quite rubbery as well, and the head is absolutely massive. So, we'll quickly take a look at it compared to the Battle at Big Rock Allosaurus. There's not even, like, a comparison. It is just a monster. It's huge. So when we get it out of package, we'll look at it compared to, like, Toro and other figures. I hope it does not have the feet things. No, it does not. Oh, thank goodness. That was so easy. All the other carnivore figures, even the smaller ones, they have that, like, extra security, the foot locks. Wow, it stands really well. That's awesome. So, this arm's a little loose, I think due to it being, like, kind of outside the box. It's got to have a scan code somewhere. There we go. So we'll grab the scan code for all you people that do the scan code game. I'll also obviously include it in a future scan code video for the figures of this line. The body's very, very deep. Like, it's not skinny. It's nice and wide down to the legs. A lot of dinosaurs suffer from that, like, thin body syndrome, but they really made it nice and wide and chunky. And holy cow, the scales on the back are so nice. Nice uniform kind of positioning down the tail, very similar to the Hammond collection baryonyx, and then they kind of end at the neck going up into these spikes. The head also has these little spikes, little spiky scales at the top, and the inside of the mouth is fully painted. I think that's as wide as the jaws open for my figure. The toes are painted black. The fingernails are not painted. It would have been cool if they were, because this figure is so large. It's $50 Canadian, which is around the same price as the Therizinosaurus, which I should have brought out. This, you fold it up. It doesn't rotate up like in the battle damage Alberto. Does that battle damage Alberto have the rib cage, or am I thinking of something else? I could be wrong. I'm having a brain fart. Mattel has like 500 figures now, which is crazy. So I'm struggling to remember if that was the one with the rib cage that folds up too. Okay, so the new figures have this kind of internal marbling effect where they have like a different color plastic within the mold itself to have like that extra little bit of paint detail and uniqueness among figures, which is really nice. Mattel's always had little flakes, but now it seems they're really experimenting with a lot of other stuff. Wow, I love that crest. Okay, so let's compare it in size to the Allosaurus from the first wave back in 2018. Now this is the juvenile Allosaurus, so it makes sense to be at this size, and it's a really nice kind of contrast between them, having it with the lighter colors. Now, of course, fans were a little disappointed when the adult Allosaurus got released in the same size as the juvenile, and you can see why. The actual size of the Allosaurus is a lot larger than what the juvenile would be. Let's take a look at the tail lengths really quick. So on the Battle at Big Rock one, the tail is absolutely tiny as heck compared to the body, way too short. Let's see if the head molds are the same. Oh no, this one has a lot more detail. It seems, yeah, everything's new. It's not even upscaled. The crest has a slightly different shape, but overall the main details from the head are the same. The jaw's a lot less bulkier. They made the bottom jaw slimmer, less, yeah, box shaped, and a lot of the details, like the scales, are more defined in the new one. Now, with the recent release, you can see, yeah, the paint detail's a lot better. Body detailing stands out way better as well, but it keeps some of the main sort of scars. You can see there's scars on the tail that line up. 2 slashes there. That kind of long slash is still present on the older Allosaurus figure, which is kind of peculiar because these are completely different, like, molds. You can see the scales on the larger one aren't present on the smaller one, but the position of the scars on the body are. That is very odd. Yeah, it has there's 3 scratches on the body here, 3 scratches on the body there, 2 scratches there, 2 scratches there. On the legs, the scratches are in the same position as well. So I'm wondering if these are supposed to represent the same Allosaurus, the same individual, since the scars are in the same place, despite being completely different molds. It could be just coincidence that they wanted to have the scars in the same place, but just freshen up the details. But it would be very interesting if these were the same individuals, which I guess really seems to be. Why else would the scars be in the same placement? Same on the other side too. The scars on the leg are on the leg there. On the tail, they're the same. 2 long scars, 2 long scars. Yeah, that is very neat. Holy cow. Interesting fact right there. So let's compare it next to Toro now. So in the Malta scene, the Carnotaurus and Allosaurus were like the same size. So Allosaurus is in fact way longer than Toro. So I wonder if they're going to make a updated Carnotaurus figure, maybe a little larger. They might just reuse this. I have a feeling like they won't. They might be planning to release a unique Carnotaurus mold, which would be exciting for sure. This one does definitely need a update with the detailing and whatnot, but since they're relatively the same size, and the Carnotaurus does have the height advantage with the legs being a lot straighter than the Allosauruses, they look good next to each other for like a Malta scene between the two. But yeah, looking forward to a new Carno for sure. And then the Proceratosaurus, I'll compare it to real quick too. Because why not? Have to position one of the legs kind of forward. There we go. Yeah, huge. Really big Allosaurus. It's basically the length of it's a little shorter than the Rex as well, but it looks fantastic next to other dinosaurs. I'll do a comparison video of it with like other dinosaurs like the Stegosaurus, the Rex, etc., to get a better kind of view at the overall size and whatnot. But yeah, no, this figure is phenomenal. One of the best of the new lineup for sure. Everything about it looks absolutely fantastic. I even don't mind that the tail is just a tad bit too short. You can never get away with that fully with the Mattel figures. There's always going to be a little something. And this feature is really fun with the battle damage. And, like, you can even see the intestines and everything. That's crazy. I always thought these were a fun little throwback to the old Kenner figures. So it's nice to see that on this figure for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I think they're starting construction near my place, which sucks. So we're good on wrapping up. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.